call is now being recorded.
Hey, welcome to the V2V podcast with Shorts and Aurelius. Shorts is not here today, so we have a special guest, Chunks.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just hanging out in Modesto. Bored.
Modesto?
Yeah. Modesto. It's a quaint little town up north. They call it the Central Valley. It's like right outside of Oakland, and between Oakland and Sacramento, middle of nowhere, California.
Right. So this is perfect because what else do you have to do up there than watch your wrestling stories?
Wrestling stories and all my other stories.
Right.
That's all I got to do is like write and read and just pay attention to the nonsense happening around me.
Yeah, I saw that you keep threatening to come back down to Los Angeles, and I'm like, right.
Yeah, well, I will. Every time I say something, I'm on my way. I am on my way, but it'd be like 2 months from now.
Right, then you just randomly show up, and people are like, Chunks.
Yeah. It's better when it's random, because then it's a surprise.
For sure.
For all of us.
Oh, yeah, for you too. You're like, oh, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. I wasn't even expecting it, but here I am, and that's always a plus.
Oh, definitely.
It's hot out here. I don't know how hot it is where you are, but up here it's about 94 degrees.
It's in the mid 80s right now, but it's only it's pretty early. So I think we're done with the cool weather. It's been kind of chilly actually lately.
Really?
Or unusual for the valley. Because it gets hot. I don't know. I didn't know anything about the San Fernando Valley until I moved here.
Dude, my grandma's lived in Silmar all her life. All my life growing up, I've had a house in the valley with my grandma, and it's always fucking hot, dude. San Fernando is not the business, man.
I couldn't figure out why anyone would want to come here. For a long time, I was in Hollywood and Venice, Santa Monica. I was like, why would anyone go to the valley? Because porn's not happening out here anymore.
Dude, yeah, rent is cheap out there. That's why. I feel like the closer you get to hell, the cheaper rent gets.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I feel that way too. You can't find anything reasonable in LA, and that's the only reason why I'm not there now, man.
Oh, it's so expensive?
It's too expensive. I can't even rent an apartment.
Right.
It's either you're gonna rent or you're gonna lease, man. Because
for sure,
I can't afford anything else, and then so I had to move out here. Rent fucking cheaper, and it's it's a little more gratifying, I guess, because I got fucking more money.
Yeah. Well, that's important, to actually be kind of comfortable where you're at, because when you go inside your place and shut the door, you could be anywhere in the world at that point.
Very true, man.
You know what I mean? I've always kind of tried to live that, philosophy, especially while I was living in, the shittiest neighborhoods imaginable. My ex-wife and I would always say, okay, as soon as we get home, we'll shut the door, and then we can, pretend we live, somewhere really cool.
Yeah, right, we're in Belize.
Right, we're in Belize.
We're in Belize,
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Speaking of South America, so you know the actor, Shia LaBeouf, right?
Shia LaBeouf?
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Yeah, so his dad befriended me on social media.
Really?
Yeah, and...
how'd that come about?
Well, I'm not sure. A mutual friend or something, but he lives in Costa Rica because he fled the country.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, apparently he was some bad dude, and he's wanted for some drug charges or something, but now he's sober, but he can't really come back into the country.
No wonder
his son is making a movie about him though, which is really weird.
Oh wow! Now I want to watch that.
Right? I saw some
I wonder
pictures.
Who's going to play Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah,
Shia
good
LaBeouf
question.
plays himself.
That'd be weird, right?
He plays himself and he does a terrible job.
Oh man. That guy. Like, it's not, like, I'm trying to, like, it's not even, like, I'm trying to find some, like, humor in that, and like, he's not even funny. But that's funny.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up, dude. So, I was, you know, I'm, I don't know if I call myself like a Rhonda Rousey fan, but
Rhonda what?
Rowdy.
Oh, Rhonda Rousey fan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of, like, it's...
You know, her as a fighter or as a wrestler?
Like, as a girl?
Or in general?
Like I'd like to take her out on a date.
I'd love to say. I think she's sexy as hell, man. Rhonda Rousey's a beautiful woman. She just has big arms.
Right.
You know, I saw her punching the shit out of fucking Alexa Bliss. I was like, man,
yeah,
she got some big arms. But she's very attractive, man. I think she's great. I think she's doing pretty good right now in wrestling. Like, her losing the match was great. It was a good push for her. Like, you know, like, it gives her more of a storyline because she doesn't deserve the title yet. You know what I mean?
Well, right. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. So, like, as far as her, like, her wrestling is concerned, you know, like, I mean, I think she's pretty much of like a natural, like, in the ring, you know, in that venue, right. Going from, like, MMA with all of her like, judo background. I think it's a good match for the, for, like, the pro wrestling circuit, because she's got the right moves, you know, and she's fun to watch.
She instinctively knows what to do already.
Yeah,
you know, like,
and
I feel that way too. I think it's good, man. I honestly think it's good for the business because they obviously have been losing money a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, crowd wise, at the venues, at live events and whatnot. So she's a big attraction. So she brings in money. You know, she's bringing in the money now more, I feel, than Brock Lesnar is going to anymore, because Brock Lesnar is just irrelevant champion, man. He just comes in when he feels like it. You know what I mean? Or whenever they
like
want
stale,
to.
I guess, in a way, right? Like, I mean, kind of been there, done
very
that.
Stale.
And, but who else has like an armbar move though? Like, besides her, anybody? Does anybody like use those tactics? Like,
Becky Lynch uses her armbar. She calls it a disarmer, but you know, it's different than the armbar. I don't know. She applies the armbar pretty good. You know what I mean? She's just dangerous, man. Whenever you see her punch, it's precise, man. It's like sharp. And I would love to be trained to fucking box by Rhonda Rousey, like, no lie. She's all about it. I think eventually she will be an amazing wrestler. You know what I mean? But it's gonna. I'm gonna give her like at least a year.
You think it was a good matchup with Jax? You think it was a good matchup with Jax, who's so much bigger than she is?
Dude, it was great. It was. I thought it was a good match because it was mostly Nia dominating, showing that, you know, not just boxing is gonna help you from me wrestling. You know what I mean? And you have to. And she was selling it. She sold it good. You know what I mean? Her getting thrown
she was getting tossed around a lot. I mean,
and she was selling it.
Like,
that's what I liked about it.
Into the barrier and like, I mean,
right? That was good. It was an exciting match, and you know, and Alexa Bliss coming in to interfere and cash in, that was great. I think that was perfect. And it was
such a good like swerve of a finish, like totally like. I mean, you kind of called it, but
I kind of did. I always do that though. That's just me knowing wrestling. Like, what would I do if I was in this business, and how would I write it out? You know, but I always have more than one option of an opinion when what's going to happen. Like, I didn't think Braun Strowman was going to win the Money in the Bank. I thought it was going to be Samoa Joe.
Sure.
You know, I thought Samoa Joe was going to cash it in on AJ Styles. But, you know, the ladder match ended up being the last one, so that didn't happen. But, it you know, like, it's still pretty good, man. I am enjoying. I hope the switch up that's happening now, especially last night when Monday Night Raw, or what's today, Wednesday, right? On Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins lost the title to Dolph Ziggler. Things are switching. They're, you know, things that what you want to be is unexpected in the WWE.
Sure.
You know, because now social media kind of ruins everything, because it lets you know the storylines and everyone leaks everything and whatnot. So they have to keep it fresh. I like the fact like WrestleMania got fucked by everyone when fucking Brock Lesnar stayed as champion, right? But everyone was expecting him to lose, and it didn't happen.
Right
so
on.
with that unexpected turn of him staying with WWE and staying champion, no one expected that. So that was a good surprise, but everyone fucking hated it.
Right.
But
crazy.
I think if you're mad at something, I mean, I guess they're doing their job, right? Like, because it keeps you like watching. You know, like it's like it's like liking the heel, but you don't want to like the heel.
Right.
You know, like I don't like bad guys, man, but I love them.
So
does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah, for sure, man. So what?
I don't like them, but I like them.
Here's a question for you. So what's AJ Styles gonna do? Like, he's like the last man standing, you know, right? Isn't he alone now?
No. He's alone. But last night they had a gauntlet match. He was gonna face AJ Styles because this is SmackDown, right? And it's gonna be Rusev, which I think is great because Rusev needs. He deserves a title shot, and I think he deserves to be champion at least once in his life. You know, and today is Rusev Day, so why not give it to him? You know, like he deserves it.
Is it going to be like, right? Is it going to? I mean, but I'm just wondering if it's going to be like, you know, Samoa Joe coming through. You know, is he going to like get his chance to be a contender?
Samoa Joe's always a contender. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe have always had great matches. I don't know if you watch Impact Wrestling, and
dude,
you know,
dude, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, Impact Wrestling was a whole other federation that they had, you know, and AJ Styles used to be there, and even Jeff Hardy used to be there. Like anyone who like wasn't in WWE, it was in TNA. And now all those guys are in WWE. So AJ Styles used to be TNA champion and now WWE champion. So everyone like that was there is now on SmackDown pretty much. Even last night Sanity showed up, and that was another couple wrestlers from TNA. It's just like all of TNA, and Vince McMahon has seen this. Like he knows where the money is and the talent, and he's just buying these guys up now. You know, and
it's making things very, very interesting.
It is, but I also feel like, man, these guys are fucking old already. You should have done this 10 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And all these guys are now, like, they're pushing 40, man. And even AJ Styles is 40 years old, dude. But that motherfucker is still doing it. Like, he is he's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. Period.
Yeah.
No lie.
It's cool that this is still, like, it's still, the whole, like, world of, like, WWE wrestling is still able to capture the attention of the people and keep itself interesting, because it'd be very easy to it'd be very easy to not get, you know, to like play it.
People knock it all the time, but it's one of the biggest fucking like entertainment things there is in the world. You know, like it's just as extravagant as the Super Bowl. Do you know what I mean? And it's fucking big, and they put money into this shit, man. And I no lie to anyone who's listening, I don't even believe how much I am into wrestling myself. Yeah,
right. I had a blast when I was at your place, like watching
I'm a fan.
At your place.
Yeah, man. My roommates, we're all into wrestling. We have WrestleMania parties every pay-per-view, but like I try not to be too fanatic about it, because then it's just too much. You know, but because I like more than just wrestling. I like movies and I love, music and whatnot. But it's just funny that it's funny. I know wrestling's a fucking funny topic and shit, but it's selling right now.
I know that Shorts likes to like complain about it, like in the sense that like, oh, Chuck's like he needs to watch his stories, but then I'll say, oh, so what's up with it? And he knows everything. Like how do you know? How do you know?
Well, to be a good troll, you have to know your things, right?
He's a good troll,
so,
for sure. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a great troll. I'm not gonna lie. He knows how to point the finger, and he's really good at that. I love him.
Right.
But he knows. I'm not gonna lie. He knows a lot what he's talking about. But both sides of the coin sometimes with Shorts, and
definitely.
Yeah, so it's like he'll be like, oh fuck wrestling, but then be like, but this is what's happening.
Right, exactly.
I think this is what's going to happen, which is cool. Like, he's using my account. I gave him my account. It's cool. I don't care.
Oh, really? Like, nice.
Yeah, that's how he watches wrestling, because he's using my network.
I didn't realize that. Cool. Now it's something to make fun of him about.
Yeah. It's funny. And then this whole soccer craze, everyone's going crazy, right? Soccer. Like, I don't really know too much what's going on with soccer, but I'm watching the highlights on my Xfinity. I just ask for soccer highlights, and I get fucking soccer reels. And but usually I just go to the Mexico games, really.
Yeah, well, right. Mexico, they beat Germany, who I think 4 years ago were the champions, which is cool. I'm trying to, for some reason my laptop's freezing up. It doesn't like soccer that much, I guess. But
don't worry.
So
most of the world
we just started on Thursday. Like, I guess the matches started on the 14th, like a week or less than a week ago. It was like Russia and Saudi Arabia, and Russia crushed Saudi Arabia 5-0, which is very suspicious considering like the games are in Russia. And I think there's some collusion going on. There may be some collusion. Yeah. Let's see.
Right now,
I wish I knew better, like the national teams and like how good they are. Well, I mean,
Iran is facing Spain right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
And it's on Fox. I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay, here we go. No score. And then Uruguay is also.
Man, that goalie just punched the ball, man.
What? He punched it?
He punched it. Get out of here, soccer paw.
From which team?
I think that was Spain or Iran.
Oh, was it Iran? Like that's probably the nuclear option, I would think.
It's just actually pretty cool. So, I just asked my TV what to put on, and it does it. So right now I'm just watching the game. It's fucking insane.
Oh, that's awesome. So the reason soccer came up is because one of our listeners, a guy named Amit, his name is Amit Momi. He's from Mumbai, India.
Right on.
We're like reaching out way across the globe. And
man, Mumbai. Hello Mumbai.
Hello Mumbai. Hello Amit. So yesterday I asked like a listener, like listeners in general, like what should we talk about today? And he said talk about the World Cup because he's really into Argentina.
Soccer. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Argentina's a great team. They've always been a good team. Growing up, Argentina's been a great team. Brazil, Italia, these are great, awesome teams. Like I felt growing up, those are the teams that I looked up to. Like I played soccer as a kid. Shit, as a kid, I had a nickname playing soccer, and it was Italia. People called me Italia before they called me Chuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the funniest thing ever. Just because I liked them that much, and I had my what we call a playera. Playera's a soccer jersey.
Okay.
So I had my Italian soccer jersey. I was really into Italy, and that was during the World Cup, probably 1994, maybe. I think so, around there. Yeah.
So what was the name of your team? Do you remember?
No, we didn't have. We just got. We jumped the fence at school.
Okay. Oh, you're one of those kids. That's awesome.
Yeah. We go play in the field. That I was never really in a soccer team. I guess I was the neighborhood team. I guess
Yeah, I played little league soccer, and for like a season I was a forward because I could run fast. We were called the Orange Crush.
The Orange Crush, hell yeah, Orange County.
Yeah, and but I had to stop playing because my mom couldn't afford to take me to practice. Like she couldn't dude. I know I grew up like really poor in the middle of Orange County. Like, and all my friends had money, and like
where is that exactly in Orange County?
Right? Like people don't know. They're the slums of Orange County that people don't know about. Like
I believe it. I think one of them is Anaheim.
Right, in the city of Orange, where I grew up, it was just basically one street, though. There was some shitty apartments that I lived in, and we were like surrounded by people with a lot of money.
Is Hawaiian Gardens considered Orange County?
I don't know, but I wouldn't want to go there. It sounds lovely, though, doesn't it? Like,
it sounds great, but it's the most dangerous place in like Orange County. I swear to God. Like I feel it's Orange County because it's like Buena Park area. Buena Park's like the borderline, you know, and Buena Park's pretty ghetto too.
It is. I lived in Garden Grove off of Beach Boulevard for a while, and it was.
There we go, Garden Grove, dangerous place.
I'd walk out my door and immediately get like propositioned by like prostitutes and drug dealers. Like I was just like walking to like the bus to go to work, and every day it was like, yo,
your local prostitutes know you. They're like, hey, Marcus, good morning.
They didn't know my name, but like they knew me, and I was like, this is really uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable, but yet neighborly.
Yeah, they were friendly. It wasn't like they weren't trying to like force anything on me.
You know.
Okay, so Hawaiian
Gardens. People don't know that you know, even though you live in the ghetto, everyone's still neighborly. Everyone's still fucking polite. You know, your local drunk at the corner. You know, always opening doors for people as they walk in. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Waiting for his dollar. Sure.
Waiting for his dollar. How's it going, Frank? Yeah, you know, same old Steve, you know.
So I looked up Hawaiian Gardens. Hawaiian Gardens is actually in L.A. County.
Oh, wow. Is that the borderline?
It's the smallest city in the county. It's only a mile. It's only a square mile.
Really?
Yeah, it's really little.
Is it like just a project home that's Hawaiian Gardens? Is that what it is? Just one little project area, quarter of a mile. It's Hawaiian Gardens.
Oh, okay. It's right near it's right on the border of like
Long Beach,
like Los Angeles County, Long Beach, and the city of Cypress, which is like right near the border of Long Beach. In fact,
Long Beach is ghetto.
Yeah, it is.
It's either you live in Belmont Shores or you live in Long Beach. You know,
Long Beach is weird because like it's like there aren't like good or bad neighborhoods. It's good house,
bad house,
like crap house, bad house, like along every street except when you get further up to the north.
And then a couple gay people. A couple gay people, like
a couple gay people, right?
A couple gay people, and then back to like then some Koreans, then black people, and then back to white people. It's just color coordinated.
Oh, hey, the motto of Hawaiian Gardens is "Our youth, our future."
What is their motto?
Our youth, our future.
Our youth, our future is corrupted.
Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, right. There's a city called Southgate, and I like it because it's just Southgate, a nice place to be. Get the fuck out of here.
So when I was growing up, Southgate was simply the place where all the auto dealerships were. Like that's all I knew it for. Like
no shit. There's a lot of car dealerships there.
Right. It's like Riverside. Like there's like nothing, and then there's like a bunch of like car dealerships. Pomona's like that too.
Yeah, Pomona is like that. A car dealership and then like a drive-in theater, because I feel like that's the only drive-in theater left in SoCal. Right. Southgate used to have a drive-in theater. I remember that as a kid because I used to go there. But
really?
We need more drive-in theaters, man. We got to bring them back.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't understand why they like went out of like favor. Like, why wouldn't you want to go to the movies in your car and be really comfortable? Now the technology, like got like Bluetooth technology and like I'm sure the sound is like really great.
No shit, you know, like, and you could still have IMAX fucking vision. You could still probably have the 3D going on. You could still do all that, you know.
Right.
That'd be great. I think it's so. I think we should always bring back the classics. The classic can never go fucking. It just doesn't die, man. You know?
Right. We'll start a crowdsourcing like website like to bring back drive-in theaters one theater at a time.
Right. Dude, it'd be amazing to do that. Like, Riverside does have the only one, and no lie, we used to squat. Like, there's a dirt field right outside of it. And
I know where that is.
Yeah, and we like, all of us, 15 kids, man, sitting there with a bunch of beer and pot, watching a movie with a fucking old beat-up battery radio, you know? Finding the movies on the radio station.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, and you could see all 4 movies, because there's 4 movie screens. They're like, which one do we want to watch? Dude, like,
you're nice, dude.
And it was cool, man. You know what? And that's how I met my baby mama, too. You know, that's
I know exactly what you mean. That's so funny. I used to live near that neighborhood in Riverside.
Oh, wow.
I've been all over the damn place, yeah.
No, that's good, man.
And you could just hang out in that lot, and you could see the screens, like a unobstructed view. And,
it was great.
Man.
I loved it, dude. That's really a main reason why I only went to Riverside. Because that is a bunch of train hopping kids out there. They call the one-way kids.
Okay.
And I used to hang out with them, and I was a fucking young drunk punk and shit. And I'd be stuck in Riverside riding trains back and forth from LA to there. And yeah, man, those are the days though. That's I feel like the only good thing about Riverside. Huh?
Yeah, I became black in Riverside. That's what happened to me there. You
got dark? You got that dark?
No, I was living with a bunch of black people, and they told me I was black.
Oh shit! You got your ghetto card.
They're like, totally. And they're like, you know what, dude? Because the whole idea was they're like, oh, wait a minute, this black guy is whiter than you are, so therefore, and they're like, here's the rules. Like, when you're with us. And I'll say it because I was allowed to. They're like, you can say nigga, but not anywhere else though. But when you're with us, you can say it.
You had your ghetto card, and that is the rule. You could say nigga.
But then I felt totally uncomfortable, so I didn't, just because I thought that was like pushing the envelope a little bit. Like, why do I need?
It's got to come out naturally too. You can't force it. No,
you can't force that.
I swear, your friends. If they're black and they're your niggas, as I like to, that's the only way I can say it. I went with my, but then I'm ghetto too.
Well, they call me that all the time, and I was like, they're like, dude, you can say it. And I'm like, I gave it a few tries, and they're like, yeah, that's right. It's so funny, dude. That was a great experience.
You gotta use it like a term of endearment. Like I say, dick all the time. What's up, dick?
Oh, right.
And then some friends are like, why do you call me a dick all the time? And I'm like, no, man, I'm just saying it like, what's up, bro? It just comes out that way.
Right. Sure. There's I
want to call my
friends
all kinds of words
like that. Like in a lot of Latino groups, like everyone's a fucker.
Yeah, hey, fucker. We use that a lot.
Right. And then in England, of course, you can call people a cunt, and that's cool. That's like a term of endearment.
Yeah, what's up, yeah?
But not you can't call them that. Like, no, don't say that over here, though. Like, but
not in L.A. Fucking girls are going crazy. Yeah, like I don't know what is it about the word cunt that people do not like. It's like the word moist. They just don't like it. It's 2 words like in the same bucket.
Right, that's so funny. Like, did you put up the word of the day, moist, the other day?
Moist. Yeah.
Yeah.
This cunt is moist.
And then I added in ointment. If you put those 2 together, it's like really disgusting. Moist ointment.
You got some moist ointment for your cunt?
Oh man, that's exactly what you need. So there's one last thing I want to do. It's a little game called that I devised called Wrong Answer.
All right.
So the way it works is I'll read the phrase and then there's a spot where you fill in the word. So for example, isn't it about time we legalized blank? And then you say,
excuse me, I'm taking a dab.
Of course you were. Fucking up the whole game. Nice. All right.
Woo! Okay. Let's see what right answer I come up with.
So let me rephrase it. Okay. So isn't it about time we legalized blank?
I'll go with prostitution.
Okay. Well, that's a good answer, but unfortunately, it's the wrong answer.
Okay. The wrong answer. I mean, what's the right answer?
The right answer is, isn't it about time we legalized teabagging a coworker? What? Did I get that right? Isn't it about time we legalized teabagging a coworker?
Wow.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I didn't even know someone put that up as a law to be passed. Jeez.
It's about time. So, okay, here's the next one.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
What's in the box?
Your mom?
Well, that also is a good answer, but unfortunately, it is also the wrong answer.
Okay, I was curious.
The right answer.
Oh man.
The right answer. What's in the box is a mariachi band covering Metallica.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I
would want to see that. I would pay to see that.
Okay.
Inter-Sarman.
Here we go. Here we go. Straight out of blank.
Straight out of weed. I'm almost out of weed.
Well, that's a good answer, but unfortunately, it's the wrong answer.
What's the right answer?
Is straight out of the last-ditch effort to get out of the ghetto.
What the fuck? Who writes these things, dude? I'll call it first-ditch effort. Oh,
okay. Wow. My favorite hip-hop song is about cars, money, and blank.
Birthday cakes.
The birthday cakes are awesome,
yeah.
but in this case, birthday cakes are the wrong answer.
Man, I suck at this thing.
My favorite hip hop song is about cars, money, and homeless people everywhere.
Oh shit! That's the hot jam.
That's getting
right
real.
There.
That's getting real.
Yeah.
Remember the Chappelle sketch about when keeping it real goes wrong?
Oh yeah.
Right.
No, fuck that. I'm a star 69 this bitch.
Exactly. Oh, here's a good one. I once paid $100 for blank.
Ooh, for dinner.
I'm scared at this. I once paid $100 for blank.
Kitchenware.
That's a nice set of kitchenware.
No.
But unfortunately, that is the wrong answer. I once paid $100 for getting a blumpkin while eating a spicy taco.
Whoa! You pay for that?
$100.
I mean, $100. That's kind of cheap. I feel that's kind of that's a good budget. Like,
I think it's a good deal.
I think it's a good deal. Like, if you like eating tacos and getting a blowjob on the shitter, and you're only paying $100 for that, that's come with the Groupon.
Right. I think I left a nice tip though, so that made up for it.
Oh.
So.
That was good.
My job description is basically blank.
A good-looking homeless guy.
Wait, a good-looking homeless guy?
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. But that's not correct. My job description is basically two dogs fighting over a piece of bacon.
What the fuck?
That's a job?
That's a job. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out what role I play in that. I sure hope I'm not the bacon. I don't want to be the bacon. I don't want to be the bacon.
Yeah, I don't want to be the bacon either, but I think you are.
Damn.
In life.
I'm the bacon in life between two dogs fighting over it.
Fuck yeah, that's what it feels like.
All right, we're moving on.
All right.
Don't talk to me before I've had my morning blank.
Oh, everyone knows the answer to that. Coffee. It's got to be coffee.
Well, that would be like the most appropriate answer. But
okay. So what's the right answer?
But the correct answer is don't talk to me before I've had my morning anal.
Whoa! Whoa!
What? That's an incredible way to start your day.
Real quick. That's a great answer. Oh my God.
Children these days don't appreciate blank.
Anal.
You know what? You're probably right. I would say that might be the right answer, but there's an additional correct answer, and it's children these days don't appreciate the skin flute in D minor.
Whoa! It's almost the right answer.
It's almost the right. That's what I was saying. It's like pretty close.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
No one appreciates good music anymore. These kids today with their mumble rap.
Yeah, like my breakfast songs. I love breakfast. I love pancake. I love syrup.
Right.
Yes.
If it weren't for modern medicine, I would have died of blank a long time ago.
Wow.
Well, it's like you have a real answer.
I know. Like what? Is this a real question now? Wow.
We're getting too close to home now.
Yeah. Okay. So repeat the question.
If it weren't for modern medicine, I would have died of blank a long time ago.
Soberness. I would have died from soberness because I feel weed is modern medicine. What's the answer, dude?
It's a weird one, dude. If it weren't for modern medicine, I would have died of a 15-minute blowjob, no more, no less, a long time ago.
Wow, that's a good answer.
I remember
modern
that
medicine.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't remember it with you because you weren't there, but I do remember.
Right.
And okay, and the final question for our game called Wrong Answer is. Maybe I'll edit a drum roll into this. And this makes sense too because we're also this is one of our guests who appears occasionally when Shorts is in town. If the walls in Michael Jackson's bedroom could talk, they would tell stories of blank.
They could tell stories of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, fantastic.
That's probably true, but the right answer in this case is if the walls in Michael Jackson's bedroom could talk, they would tell stories of Charlie Sheen.
Oh!
Winning!
Winning!
I didn't even know that we were going to have a Charlie Sheen update today because normally we do. But I think that's a perfect way to end this episode of the V2V podcast. Do you know what that means, by the way? The V2V
no. What does it mean?
It means Venice to the Valley.
I like that.
Right, because Shorts is in, he's in Marina, but it's Venice enough. And
you know what? I'm also in the Valley. I'm in the Central Valley of California.
That's true. And it can mean any number of things, but I thought it was catchy, so it just...
No, it is. I dig it.
Yeah. So, that's episode 7 is in the books. With our special guest, Chunks, the icon, filling in for Shorts. And
thank you for having me. I'm more than happy to do this anytime for you guys.
Yeah.
Shorts, always a pleasure too.
Really,
wherever you are.
Oh, I know where he's at. He's in Reno.
Oh, Reno.
Yeah.
It's like Hell's Waiting Room.
Right. He's celebrating a friend's birthday, I believe.
Oh, that's cool. Well, at least he's celebrating, someone's birthday in Hell's Waiting Room.
Yeah,
I hope he's having
absolutely.
a good time.
All right. Well, let me stay on the line, and I'm going to end this recording.
All right, everyone. Check you later.
Hey man, I got this fire joint going right here. What's in it? It's amped. It's got amped.
I don't know.
It's got a little amp.
Oh man.